It's boxy, it's buttery soft, and costs 2000 rupees. And for the last 2 weeks, it's been the only bag on my shoulder. If you've been missing a leather bag in your daily carry game, let me introduce you to the Little Astronaut Everyday Fannypack. In this video, I'm breaking down everything you need to know about this bag, from the materials and internal layout to how it actually performs in the real world. I'll be sharing the pros, the cons, and my final verdict on whether this belongs in your daily rotation. A quick thank you to Little Astronaut for sending this out. While they provided the bag, all the opinions in this video are entirely my own, and they are seeing the final result at the same time you are. You're watching Carry District, your one-stop destination for all things carry. I'm Vineet. Let's get started. The first thing you notice is the top flap. It gives the bag a distinct character, almost like it's wearing a hat. The material, French Nappa leather, feels incredibly premium with a soft, buttery texture. I really appreciate the minimum branding. It makes me feel like a customer rather than a walking billboard. Overall, the form factor is boxy but softened by rounded edges. The main compartment features a single YKK zipper with a smooth, reliable action. It's paired with a long matrix multi-tech puller, which gives you excellent leverage when zipping on the go. From the side profile, the bag has a distinct forward lean, an uncommon design that breaks away from the typical flat look of leather packs for a more modern silhouette. The bag features perforated Nappa leather, a huge win for humid climate where standard leather usually gets sticky. It creates a nice aesthetic and functional contrast with the smooth front panel. You also get an unconcealed back pocket for items you want to keep extra secure against the body. The side wings house the strap and feature minimal branding on the right. The nylon webbing is incredibly smooth and the buckles feel high quality with no housing flex. I have two observations here. The strap feels a bit lean compared to the bag's overall size. It doesn't feel weak, but compared to bags like the Pivot or the Mokobara, there's a gap in perceived robustness. Opening the bag, you're greeted by a vintage English print lining in polyester. It's great to see a colored interior rather than a standard black hole. It really helps with visibility when you are hunting for smaller items. Beyond the lining, there's a surprising amount of space thanks to that 8.5 cm width. It easily handles bulky items like on the front wall, you've got built-in card slots that are surprisingly deep. I managed to fit 3 cards in each, 9 total or 6 cards and some cash, meaning you can ditch your wallet entirely to free up even more internal room. On the back wall, there's a zippered compartment for valuables or items you want to keep separate. I use this for my power bank and EDC organizer pouch to keep my frequent items accessible in the main compartment. Even though it meant I couldn't close the internal zipper, it was a trade-off I was happy to make. This will also take in your phone if you want to store it here. Just keep in mind, this space is shared with the rear exterior pocket, so adding bulky items here will eat into that space. Moving to the back pocket, it uses the same vintage lining and is perfect for keeping valuables like a passport or boarding pass secure against your body. I primarily use it for my phone, but I noticed the internal stitching stops a few millimeters short of the edge, which limits the usable width. Depending on your phone and case, this fit will feel either just right or very tight. I have been daily driving this for 2 weeks. Transitioning from my usual nylon and polyester packs, I wasn't sure how leather would fare, but here is what worked. First, the boxy geometry is a huge win. Unlike traditional banana-shaped fanny packs where the tapered corners go to waste, this design lets you utilize every square inch of the interior. It easily handles all your pocket essentials with room to spare. With summer creeping in, I was skeptical about the leather bag, but the perforation is surprisingly effective. It felt just as breathable as any synthetic bag without mesh I've owned. So moving to leather didn't add any extra discomfort. The forward-leaning design creates a small gap of a few centimeters at the top, which is great for airflow. However, that same tilt makes the bag feel like it's pulling away from you instead of sitting snug against your chest. Finally, I didn't think I needed the internal card slots until I used them. Carrying my usual 5 cards and emergency cash was effortless, giving me the freedom to dish my wallet entirely, a major plus for travel. While the top flap adds character, it was an ergonomic hassle for me. It constantly got in the way, adding extra seconds whenever I was in a hurry to access the main compartment. This also highlights the lack of a front quick access pocket. If you frequently reach out for items like TWS, sanitizer, or mints, you will definitely miss having a dedicated external slot. A feeling only amplified by having to navigate that flap every time. Quality and materials. You're getting top tier Nappa leather at a price point where most brands only offer polyester or nylon. The layout is simple, no over engineered partitions. You get a versatile main space for bulky gear, supported by card slots and a back pocket that are limited but highly effective. It's an ergonomic hurdle. 4 out of 5 times, it gets in the way of the main zipper. Without an external front pocket, your most used items are buried behind that flap. So who is the little astronaut everyday fanny bag actually for? Buy it if you want a leather bag that stands out from the crowd, one that offers premium materials, breathes like a typical polyester or nylon bag, and provides ample space without overcomplicating things. This is a fantastic addition to your gear. Skip it if you're looking for instant access to small items or a perfectly snug one with your body fit. This might not check all your boxes. So, what are your options if you fall in the latter? Well, the closest that you will find when it comes to Nappa leather and a boxer design is the Osaka crossbody bag from the Post box. But that will cost you more than double of this at INR 5500. If you found this deep dive helpful, hit that like button and subscribe to Carry District for more reviews on gear that moves with you. I'm Vineet, and until next time, carry smart.